Oceanique. It's so nice to be here at Port Fairy. This first song's called Anything at All. Moving straight through the glass, I can't keep up, I can't find my way through the past. Eyes watching, looking straight through. I'm looking at you, but I can't seem to move. And I feel things breaking. It's a slow kind of fall, but I feel them shaking, and I can't seem to do anything at all. Slow motion picture where broken glass glistens in the sunlight, holding the light from the dark. And all you see is colors, faded lights, washing from warm to light, warm to dark, warm to white. And I feel things breaking. It's a slow kind of fall, but I feel them shaking, and I can't seem to do anything at all. Anything at all. Oh, anything at all. Oh, anything at all. Thank you. So Jess and I grew up in this really small town in Western Australia called Walpole. It's near Denmark and Albany. I don't know if anyone... does anyone know where it is? No? Yes?
There's a few. Hey.
Okay, cool. So this town has about 500 people that live there, which includes the surrounding farming areas. So it's very small. It's very beautiful. It's like forest meets the ocean. I guess kind of like here.
Yeah.
Right? Is there like foresty area around here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But a lot smaller than this town.
Yeah. Yeah, the IGA is the hotspot for all the gossip.
And Maddie and I both used to work in the IGA.
Yeah, so we knew all the gossip.
We were up with all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool town to grow up in.
But although when we lived there, we didn't really appreciate it until we left it. We live in Melbourne now. Actually, a year ago we moved over here, and it's very different to that place. And we're going to play you a song about drifting between the tiny little town we grew up in and I guess just other places and feeling far away from people. It's called Time Passes. Can distance change the way you see me? 'Cause it's funny, I haven't felt the same as I did. Leaving, give me time to process the layers that have been added to the person I once knew. I never read the synopsis before the place you're trying to follow. Your last one thing one day is something I can't do. It's impossible to understand. It's impossible understand how you feel from this far away. I'm trying to navigate life whilst I'm living it. There's this washing feeling of loving and losing and loving it. Whilst I'm in it, and the time passes, and the time passes, and the time passes, and the time passes. Do you feel the silence between myself and who I used to be? As the time passes, as the time passes, do you feel the silence? Thank you. Maddie and I left. We played a show last night in Geelong supporting the Waifs, which was pretty cool and exciting. But meant we had to leave Geelong at 6 a.m. this morning.
So that was fun.
This feels
too.
like is it the afternoon?
It's kind of the afternoon.
Feels like the afternoon.
It's after 12. So that class is the afternoon.
It does. Yeah.
Good. Cool. This one's called Dancing in a Crowded Room. Can you hear until you're standing strong again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me in your sleep? I'm trying to feel the silence within this room. Thank you.
We're going to play you a new-ish song. These might be all new for you.
This is our first time playing in Port Fairy.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like Port Fairy. A lot of you from Port Fairy? No. Oh, cool. Cool. Awesome. Sweet.
Did you have any more to your question?
No, that was it. Yeah. I was just going to compliment this beautiful town.
And this
beautiful
venue.
venue.
I've never played in a bookstore before.
This is very cool. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks so much.
We're going to play you a song called Mountains. It was one of those songs that took forever to write, and we kind of chucked it into the finish later pile. And if you know that pile, things never get done later. So this song kind of was in that pile for a long time, and we couldn't really figure out how to finish it. It kind of started as a song of like looking up to someone as if they were on a mountain, I guess, and you're just looking up to them and they're getting handed lots of things, and you're kind of, I don't know, like, yeah, admiring someone and their achievements, but then you're also kind of jealous of that.
Yeah, it started a bit angsty, to be
jealous,
honest.
which we don't do very
which,
well.
As you probably noticed, is not really our thing. So that's why we didn't really finish it for a while.
No, we were going to change genres. No, we won't. But yeah, I stumbled across this quote, and it said, "Kind words are short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless." And it made its way into this song. And it kind of turned it from a song of jealousy into a song of just remembering to be kind. And yeah, this is Mountains.
And we recorded it last year, so it's going to be out this year sometime.
When we
which
decide.
is exciting.
Slowly moving, watching time.
I see you up on the mountain. I see you up on the mountain. Light up on your shoulders, holding you up so high. And it sweeps you up into the atmosphere. And you don't look down. I wish I had the same sense of pride to hold me up like that. 'Cause it's a little cold down here, and the clouds, they don't hold me like they hold you. And did you know kind words are easy? Their echoes are truly endless, and they fall like confetti in my eyes, but they go unseen in a blue sky on a crowded street. People's faces passing, strangers like you and me. They're unseen, it's more of a feeling. I wish I had
to the mountains, see where you stood, and the clouds that cover me in their colours, misty skies above my eyes. I'd watch the light fall through, I'd watch the skies turn, I'd watch the skies turn, I'd watch the skies turn. I watch the light fall now, the clouds they're changing now, misty skies in the distance of my eyes. I wish I had, I wish I had the same sense of pride to hold me up like that. And if I just step back and see it all, I see it all, I see it all now, I see it all, I see it all, I see it all now. Thank you, thanks. Thank you. Maddie and I just got back from a trip to the US. We got back on Sunday. We went over, I know I still feel like I'm kind of jet lagged, but
I must say that I felt like I was on a plane still for 2 days after I got off the plane. Does anybody else get that? Okay, good. Because I just felt like I was moving up and down. I was like, this is weird. Mind you, this was our first international trip ever. So these two girls from the country, regional Western Australia, just take on the US. It was a bit of an adventure.
yeah. We went over for the Folk Alliance International Conference. I don't know if anyone knows it. It's kind of like this big showcase that happens in this giant hotel in Kansas City. And there's all the showcase rooms are in hotel rooms. So you're kind of playing in this little hotel room, and then you walk down the halls and there's just music in each hotel room. It's such an experience. Yeah, it was a very cool time. And then we went and spent a couple of days in Nashville, saw all the iconic spots. But I can tell you this, we could not find a good cup of coffee anywhere. And we, even though we knew that, and a lot of people told us, don't even bother, we tried a million times, and each time felt like a million.
We got these 2 cappuccinos at this place called Barista Parlour.
You shouldn't name it.
Oh, sorry. It was called... it wasn't called that. I can't think of anything else. Anyway, they were great coffees from there. We got another coffee from this other coffee shop. Not Barista Parlour. Nothing against them. This other coffee shop, not Barista Parlour. And we got 2 cappuccinos, and they came out with no chocolate on the top, no chocolate sprinkle. Right?
I know.
Yeah.
It's a crime.
And... I mean, it kind of tasted like coffee. So they were kind of
emphasis on the kind of tasted like coffee. And it was this teeny tiny cup.
And guess how much it cost?
In Australian dollars. Anyone want to guess? Per coffee?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're close. It was 23 Australian dollars for
both.
2.
That's expensive,
and
isn't
the
it?
exchange rate and the tipping, gosh, we spent so much money on coffee that we didn't even really enjoy.
So it was nice to come back to Melbourne. The first thing we did was go to a coffee shop and get a good coffee.
Yeah, a cappuccino.
And I wouldn't
with the
say
chocolate.
I'm a coffee addict or anything
no,
like that.
I'm not. I don't find myself as a coffee snob. But this conversation here makes us look like coffee snobs.
But I promise you,
we're just. I appreciate a good cup of coffee, any kind. Anyway, it's nothing about the song we're going to play next.
We just thought we'd let you know.
Yeah.
It's in our minds.
This one's called Like I'm Living. It's on our album that we released last year.
Yeah.
There is a long road between us. I thought the space would help me grow as a person, as a daughter. I find myself, I find myself in it all, sometimes contemplating life. I'm trying to figure out why people run from things, why I'm running, why I thought I needed space to feel like I'm living, like I'm living. I thought I needed safety, and I built it up, I built it up, now it's breaking. I'm trying to figure out why my heart is hurting while I'm growing, I'm learning. I thought I needed to change to feel like I was living, like I was living. But I'm changing the walls around me. There's something in the fear of leaving. I'm changing the walls around me, and I'm left here standing. The walls are changing, colors shifting, time is folding into. I'm changing the walls around me. There's something in the fear of leaving. I'm changing the walls around me, and I'm left here standing. I'm still here, standing.
Thank you.
Can I just say, you guys are really lovely. Thanks so much for coming. There's so much music on, so thank you for choosing to watch us.
Now, it's not just because of the air conditioning, is it?
No.
Oh, thank you.
Good. Thank you.
I mean, you can say yes, but that's all right.
I mean, we're here because of the air conditioning. Really.
Actually, I think we're here because we have to be here.
and because of the air conditioning.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like this?
Just like this.
Yeah.
Have some water.
Yeah, you can. Maddie and I are twins, by the way, if anyone didn't know that. There's always someone guessing, but maybe you read it in the program somewhere. It's a lot being on the road with your twin sister. And we also live together, so we just set that up for ourselves.
I know.
But it's also very fun, and it's nice to have each other. We're going to sing you a song about our hometown. It's a very beautiful place, like we mentioned earlier. And this is a song written in our mum's lounge room, dedicated to that place. We kind of grew up not hating it, we didn't hate it, but just like not appreciating it. And now we go back and it's kind of like a place we just take a step back and just appreciate things.
And we feel very lucky to have a place like that to go back to. So yeah.
Yeah, this is just like this. Ready? Sleepy house, foggy shadows on these walls. The house is cold and I feel it deep in my lungs. And it's the silence of the old house I love. And it's just like this. Can you feel it? The earth is a painting drawn by the one who chooses to see it. And in mine, shadow casting creatures run in the sky with all their layers of white. And it's the clouds, the way I feel like I'm floating with them I love. And it's just like this. Can you feel Can you feel it? Your eyes are the color of the earth in spring. The way the sun cast your reflection onto the rivers surrounding me. And it's the feeling I have, some would call love. And it's just like this. And it's just like this. Can you feel it? Thank you. Always beginning. Now we're going to play you a new one. This is new for us. We also did record it last year, but it's a new song. We kind of wrote it after a festival like this one, and I find you go back to your life, and it's kind of like, wow, there's like this feeling. It's just, I don't know what it is, like whether you're hopping on a plane or you're driving in your car, there's kind of like this feeling of like, oh, I wish I could just go back and do it all again. And at this particular festival, the entire time, Maddie and I have been doing a lot of traveling and playing shows, and this one we were like so exhausted, and we're like, we just want to go home.
Not
and sleep.
this festival,
Not
another
this
festival.
One. Yeah, not this one.
Just so you know, we're really enjoying ourselves.
Yeah,
So
we are definitely in this particular time. We were just like, just want to take a little step back, and then we kind of got home, and we were like, why do we wish that away? Like, what do we do? I find these kind of things are just like such a big community of people that go there, and everyone's so lovely and so nice, and yeah. I guess we wrote this song for the music industry, and just how you always feel like you're leaving someone or you're starting a new beginning somewhere, and yeah, it's called Always Beginning.
sorry, you start with me, don't you?
Yeah, I do. house is quiet, feel the silence down the stairs under dim lights. I thought I wanted this, I thought I wanted to wash it all away.
My voice is tired, I told the stories, sung the lines, saw the people. I thought I wanted to sing it all away. And my tired feet have travelled miles. I saw the sunrise 10,000 feet above the sky. Thought I wanted this, I always wanted to travel away. But how much do I know? How much does a tired soul know? 'Cause if you don't feel the end, how do you know where to begin? There's an empty space left for a new beginning. I'm always beginning. And it's getting late, it's getting dark. The trick-or-treaters are walking past, and they froze with the sound of a knock at my door. And what if I told them I turned out the light? I sat there in silence hoping they would pass. I didn't have the heart to tell them I had nothing to give. I gave it all away. How much do I know? How much does a tired soul know? 'Cause if you don't feel the end, how do you know where to begin? There's an empty space left for a new beginning. And if you don't feel the end, how do you know where to begin? There's an empty space left for a new beginning. I'm always beginning. I'm always beginning. I'm always beginning. And I thought I wanted this, I thought I wanted to wash it all away. I guess I needed to sing this all away.
So after you leave the festival, think of that song, make you feel better.
It made us feel better. All right, what's next?
Above or below?
Yeah, let's do that.
We're going to play a piano song. This song is the first song we wrote after recording our album. It was kind of like this weird time where we just put all of our creative energy into recording this body of work, and we spent like 2 weeks in the studio just recording every day and getting up and singing some more songs. It was really fun, but we left it and we were like, oh, wow. Like, you just kind of give all yourself to something and then you get back and you're like, wow. And we didn't think we could write another song, which is kind of silly because we just recorded 11 songs and we've written plenty, but it was just kind of this, we're very dramatic people sometimes.
And we, being twins, like, gosh, if one of us is dramatic, the other one's dramatic. So it is like
dramatic.
We were just so dramatic when we wrote this song. We're being very dramatic.
Very dramatic. It was okay.
So it's all fine.
It's all good.
We're all okay.
But we didn't think we could write a song, and we just kind of had this creative day, as we called it. We set aside the entire day, and we just did creative writing, and we tried to think of anything we could, I don't know, what we wanted to write about, and it just, obviously it didn't work because songs don't come like that.
Well, sometimes
they do, but sometimes they don't. And then,
to prove a point to me, Jess sits down at the piano at the end of the day.
This was at 8 o'clock at night by this point.
And she goes, Maddie, come on. We just recorded an album. Surely we can write one song, even if it's bad. Surely. So she sits down and then she starts playing this song. So this song came out of that proving a point moment.
But it kind of just came out of that time, and yeah.
It's called Above or Below.
Here I am, staring at the view from the ceiling, high above, watching faded versions of people. They're walking fast. Oops, that's not the chord. They're walking fast, talking slow. Some of them leaving versions of themselves all they've ever known. But we're all in the same line, moving forward, trying to wade through the water. Some a little lost, unsure if they're above or below. And if I was sinking, would it be dark? Are my eyes closed? Am I underwater? Can I hear anything? Is there silence? What does that look like? Is it something I recognize? A pattern I've lived once or twice. No shift in perspective up here on the ceiling. There's me below, playing a reflection game, looking through the window, back at myself and everyone I've ever loved, everything I've ever touched, all the places I have been. But somewhere out there in another life, there's someone that looks like me, living out the choice I denied. But we're all in the same line, moving forward, trying to wade through the water. Just a little lost, unsure if we're above or below. And if I was floating, would I see the stars? Would they be bright enough to hold everything I ever wanted? In my head, I think I am sinking and it's dark, but my eyes aren't closed. I am underwater and I can't hear anything. There's silence, but it looks like something I recognize. A pattern I've lived through once or twice.
I'm going to play you another piano one whilst we're here. This next one's called Build a Wall. This one actually did come from creative writing. We set like a 7-minute timer and wrote something, and then Jess goes to read hers out to me, and she goes, "Maddie, it's so bad." It's
Being
terrible.
dramatic again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there another? Is he
No,
finishing
no,
the story?
I'm still going. Yeah.
Okay.
So she reads her piece of writing out, and I was like, Jess, no, that's great. We could turn this into a song, and we did. And it's this song, and it's called "Build a Wall."
It's a song about fear and being afraid of things, and kind of building a wall between yourself and the things you're afraid of, which you shouldn't do. Just face your fears, everyone.
Would you say you face your fears?
Some of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, play the song now.
I could build a wall between me and you. Lay the bricks one by one so they don't resemble a view. It would be dark and cold. No fresh air would fill my lungs, and I wouldn't see the evening sun. But if I build it tall enough, would the warmth be held high enough so I don't feel your presence near my skin? I could take the short walk home, away from the park, being in the open spaces where the street lamps light up the dark. And if I walk fast enough, would the light hold me, be warm enough so I don't feel your shadows in the dark? Taking the warm light, I'm not afraid. 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 Taking the warm light, I am 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 not afraid. Thank you. We're going to play you a song that we wrote after our move to Melbourne. It was a big move for two country gals like us who grew up in a tiny town.
Mind you, we lived in Perth for 5
I
years.
know. Yeah.
So it wasn't that bad.
Although it was, trust me, trying to navigate the tram system with the two of us.
Yeah, gosh, that was brutal.
It was
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I was going to tell this really long story, but it doesn't matter. It was just about Jess and I trying to catch a tram and looking very much embarrassing ourselves.
We waited with our Mikey cards after we had to ask someone how to get a Mikey card.
Asked the guy at the 7-Eleven how to catch a tram.
Yeah.
So embarrassing now that I think about that.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I know.
And the embarrassing thing was that we were at like a major tram stop and we were waiting like right by the tram sign thingy with our Mikeys in hand, like ready to hop on the tram.
Like, do you think it's going to stop?
We were like, because someone's like, you got to signal them. And we were like, do we? And that was the embarrassing part. And there was like a sea of other people just scattered down the street also hopping on the tram. But no, we were right near the sign.
Yeah. That's okay.
That's all right.
We know how to catch a tram now. Yeah.
But this song is about the move. I guess just missing people. And yeah. It's called All That You Dream.
If I stare at the skyline enough, will it caress my eyes and fool me for western skies? Will I feel warm and loved in this very second? Headlights look like stars overlapping each other and moving towards me makes me feel like I'm where you are. And when you're traveling into the unknown and magnolia streets start to feel like some kind of home, I can't help but feel this nostalgia. I still wish you all that you dream. You and your city are in my mind when I sleep. Oh, holding on within me. How long do you spend studying the waves, counting the distance between them and calculating how much time takes, losing track of it, and the reason why you went to the window in the middle of the night? Did something wake your mind? And when your hands are empty, do you start to feel lonely? Do you get this nostalgia? I still wish you all that you dream. You and your city are in my mind when I sleep. Oh, holding on within me. Holding on, holding on, holding on. Holding on, holding on, holding on. Holding on, holding on, I'm holding on. Holding on, holding on, I'm holding on.
Thanks.
we have time for two more. I'd just like to say quickly that we are doing a merch signing tonight at 5:30. Is that right? I think so.
You're usually the one with the times.
I'm pretty sure it's 5:30. So if you just wanted to come along and say hello, that would be really nice. Or you can say hello to us after the gig too. We'll be here. I mean,
please say hello. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Thanks. We have a mailing list on our website, oceaniquemusic.com. That's where we send out little emails every now and then. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Oceanique, like unique and ocean put together. Our mum had this little gift shop down in our hometown. It doesn't run anymore, but as kids we grew up like thinking we could run the checkout, like and serving people.
And then we worked in the IGA.
I know.
Yeah,
what did we do to
yeah.
ourselves? But yeah, we kind of continued that name along. So yeah, this one is Now and Then. It's off our album called Would the Light Hold Me. Children get wiser and time feels older. And I don't know where to turn from here. Thanks for being so lovely. We've got one more song. It's called Enough for Now. It's about taking in the present moment and not looking too far ahead at your future. We wrote it in the car on one of our drives back down to our hometown, just trying to appreciate things, I think. Take in what you have and the people around you.
Huge thanks to Blarney Books for having us. It's been really, really special.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
this
you.
is such a special spot
It's
to
a really
play.
cool place.
This is enough for now.
Feel the ground shake. Feel time change. Feel the dust as it lifts off your shoulders. Feel the light on your skin. And let this settle in. See the wise old trees. See the space that lies between. See the leaves as they fall onto your path. See how it feels to have your feet firmly on the ground. And let this be enough for now. And let this be enough for now. And let this be enough for now. Feel time move faster now. And at 23, I've never felt more ready for this. But take a breath and let this be enough for now. And let this be enough for now. And let this be enough for now.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.